Time and Energy, How Introverted EdTech Founders Can Show Up Without Draining Your Tank by Mahlena-Rae Johnson. You can't save time. You can only spend it. But you can spend it wisely or foolishly. Benjamin Hoff, the Tao of Pooh. Are you heading to yet another networking event, hoping to meet that one school administrator who could become your next big client? Are you saying yes to every conference and coffee meeting because you never know which conversation might turn into a partnership? Are you dragging yourself home afterward, completely depleted, wondering if there is a better way? There is a better way. It starts with managing your time and energy like the strategic assets they are. Network with intention, not just effort. You keep asking, how do I have more energy for all these networking events? But the smarter question is, which networking events actually give me access to the decision makers I need? And how do I show up powerfully when I'm there? One question treats every event as equally important. The other question helps you network with intention. Elite EdTech founders have figured this out. They are not managing time anymore. They are managing energy. For example, they choose the 3 conferences per year where principals and presidents actually gather, instead of attending every local meetup. You need to become an energy architect who networks with purpose, not an energy martyr who shows up everywhere and connects nowhere. Get what you actually want. When you say you want to get better at networking, what you're really saying is, I want to meet potential clients at these events and turn those conversations into partnerships without feeling like I need a week to recover. When you say you should attend more conferences, what you're really saying is, I want to be strategic about which events give me access to principals and superintendents. When you say you need to work on confidence, what you're really saying is, I want to show up to these networking events feeling energized and present, ready to have the meaningful conversations that actually lead to partnerships. These are the 3 identities you are actually building. 1, the strategic relationship builder. You are not trying to work the room and collect 50 business cards at the next ISTE conference. You are trying to have 3 meaningful conversations with decision makers who actually need what you have built. You want to connect authentically with the educator who is struggling with the exact problem you solve. While extroverts bounce from table to table, you have the one conversation that transforms a 5-minute chat over mini croissants into a pilot program discussion. You are not performing small talk. You are asking questions that help educators articulate problems they didn't even know they had. 2, the prepared communicator. You are not winging it when you finally get that meeting with the university president. You show up with research on their institution, thoughtful questions, and a clear understanding of their challenges. You are prepared and fully present in the conversation instead of scrambling for what to say next. Preparation isn't new to you. It's how you operate at your best. Your listening skills help understand their district's specific challenges better than any other vendor at that event. 3, the energy architect. You design your network strategy around energy peaks. You choose high-value conferences where your ideal clients actually gather. You block both preparation time before and recovery time after events. You schedule periods for the follow-up conversations that turn connections into contracts. You know that showing up powerful at one strategic event per week is better than showing up bleary at 10 random ones. You plan for 90 focused minutes of interaction, then you leave before you are drained because you value quality over quantity. How to shift your energy. Here is what happens when you stop attending every event and start building relationships strategically. Before, you register for everything EdTech because you should. After, you arrive at select gatherings with a list of people you want to meet. Before, you take every coffee meeting request. After, you pre-schedule time in your calendar during your peak energy hours for conversations with potential partners who match your ideal client profile. Before, you feel guilty about leaving events early and needing recovery time afterwards. After, you rest that night and you use your energy the next morning for the strategic follow-up emails to the 3 people you both connected with and liked. Your introversion attracts the correct clients for you. You don't need to become more extroverted to win clients at networking events. You don't need to attend more conferences. You don't need to perform confidence that depletes you. You do need to leverage your introvert advantages with intention. Your deep listening helps you understand a principal's challenges better than any other vendor in the room. Your preparation habit makes superintendents think, this founder actually did their homework on our district. Your preference for meaningful conversation transforms a casual interaction into a launchpad for collaboration. What happens next? You could keep saying yes to every convention, every conference, every mixer, every meetup, hoping you'll meet the right client somewhere in the chaos. Or you could become an energy architect who networks with intention. You can choose. You could design. You can connect. Then you could go home energized by the partnerships you are building, not depleted by the performance you just gave. If you are reading this and thinking, great advice, Mahlena, but how do I actually do this? Then you and I should have a conversation because your next head of school is looking for you. You simply need the strategy to meet, connect, and collaborate with them. Connect with me, Mahlena-Rae Johnson, on LinkedIn, linkedin.com/in/Mahlena. Thanks for watching.